It might be time for Toronto Blue Jays basher Josh Donaldson, who fancies himself the bringer of rain, to share that nickname with Marco Estrada. You probably wouldn't get much complaint from the Twins, whose hitters went quietly in 8 innings of mostly helpless hacks against the veteran right-hander. A pair of Donaldson homers off rookie left-handers, including a first-inning shot off Adalberto Mejia, sent the last-place visitors to a 7-2 win on Saturday night at Target Field. It was Estrada, however, who truly amazed with his mid-70s changeup to complement a low 90s fastball. When HES got command of those pitches, you get in between, Twins manager Paul Molitor said. It seemed like we were late on the fastball, getting under it, and the changeup we were out front. We saw some underwater-type swings that we just couldn't slow ourselves down enough to make some good contact. Perfect until Eddie Rosario's 24th homer to start the 5th. Estrada 98 coaxed 11 pop-ups through 8 innings of 3-hit ball. 7 of those were caught in foul ground. Rosario's homer came on a 31 fastball. He also drew a 4-pitch walk in the 7th for the only 3-ball counts the Twins forced all night. You get out front, you're going to have a tendency to get under the ball, Molitor said. I don't know how many outs we had in the air compared to ground balls, but it seemed fairly lopsided to me. Of the Twins' 23 outs on balls in play, just 3 came on the ground. Joe Mauer's comebacker in the first, Eduardo Escobar's tapper to second in the third, and Rosario's grounder to first in the 9th. Escobar added his 19th homer off an Estrada changeup in the 8th, but otherwise Estrada continued his second-half turnaround that has seen him allowed 3 earned runs or less in 9 of his past 11 starts. Some guys tried to maybe take that aggressive approach, but he did a good job, Molitor said of Estrada. You couldn't count on it being a fastball. He started a lot of guys off with get-over curveballs and changeups too. He had guys guessing. When a guy throws like that, pitch recognition is the biggest aspect to try to be successful. Until Brian Dozier's 2-out single on a changeup in the 6th, Jays pitchers had retired 32 of the past 34 Twins batters, dating to Dozier's leadoff homer in Friday's 5th. Over his past 4 starts and 28-23 innings against the Twins, Estrada has now worked to a 2.20 earned run average. Assured they will leave town after Sunday's game still looking for the first September series victory in a matchup of more than 2 games, the Twins have been held to a total of 11 runs since Tuesday's 160 win over the lowly San Diego Padres. Go back to the final 2 games in Kansas City, both losses, and the Twins have sandwiched a total of 16 runs in 6 games around Tuesday's 7-homer laugher. They still hold at least a 1-game lead in the race for the second American League wild card. Mejia, making his first big league start since August 8 due to upper arm soreness, was chased after giving up 4 straight hits in the 4th. Donaldson's homer was the only scratch off him the first time through the order, but Justin Smoak's run-scoring double and Kendrys Morales' infield hit ended Mejia's night after 57 pitches. Molitor said he would have no problem keeping Mejia in the rotation next Thursday in Detroit, pointing to his mid-90s fastball and the quality of his secondary pitches. I felt no pain in my arm, Mejia said through a translator. I felt very healthy. I didn't think my pitches were going to be so good being a month and a half out of the big leagues, but I felt they were really good. A 3-run 8th against rookie reliever Trevor Hildenberger broke the game open as the Twins' infield shift backfired multiple times, most notably on Jose Bautista's bases-loaded bloop single over a drawn-in infield. Dozier, who started the play on the left side of second base, was unable to reach the well-placed pop-up and then kicked it out of reach to allow a second run to score. Bautista couldn't have thrown it out there any better, Molitor said. Donaldson also connected off an 0-1 slider from reliever Gabriel Moya in the 8th, giving him 19 of his 28 homers since the All-Star break. The former Al Most Valuable Player has reached safely 10 times through the first 3 games of this series, including 3 homers, 5 runs and 5 runs batted in, to push his season average against the Twins to .423.